Hi there. So, here with yet another installment of my video series on lunar geotechnics. But I found that this is it is a lecture series that is going in various ways and directions simultaneously. So this might not be the exact next video in the series, but it is part of my recordings which I am doing to discuss the geotechnical properties of the moon. So one of the things that I want to and need to get to eventually, but as I say, this is not necessarily the exact next lecture that I will post, but lest I forget, as a lecturer of Stellenbosch University, or past lecturer of Stellenbosch University, I've been very, very lucky and privileged to work on a project together with NASA, and it used to be called HARD-RAO, Hartbeespoort Space Observatory or Radio Astronomy Observatory. They are now called SARAO, the South African Radio Observatory, in or close to Lanseria, Krugersdorp in South Africa. They have since been incorporated in SANSA, which is the South African National Space Agency. But we, or myself and Stellenbosch University, together with Pretoria University, the TUT, Tshwane University of Technology, also in Pretoria in South Africa, we've been involved and am still involved in this project, and I will get to more of the details of that particular project. But in the process, I had the absolute privilege of being the study leader of 23 students just on that one project. 6 of the students were master students, and this is no indication of my abilities, but of those 6 master students, 4 of them qualified with cum laude honors. And in the process, we were looking at many things, and in the process I will go into more detail, but one of the things that we specifically focused on is relocating the satellite laser ranger and the lunar laser ranger, currently situated at the SARAO site near Lanseria, where we want to put this instrument, which basically consists of a 1 meter diameter laser that can measure the distance from the Earth to the Moon sub-centimeter accurate. This is very, very important for space observation, lunar observation, future missions to the moon, etc. So the SLR or LLR Lunar Laser Ranger, we did some serious geotechnical investigations on where best to position it in Matjiesfontein. Some of the givens were based on the owner of Matjiesfontein, and remember, and I probably at some point will get into more detail on that, but Matjiesfontein is a farm of several thousand hectares, and all of it has been declared a national monument because in the Anglo-Boer Wars, but especially the first Anglo-Boer War, it was an encampment of some 10,000 English soldiers. What is now the hotel was Lord Kitchener headquarters. What is currently the hub of the town, which is the pub, used to be a horse I can't remember the word at the moment, but the place where you keep horses, and similarly there were other places, but currently the whole town is the hotel. It's not your average little town. There's not even a private cafe. Many years ago, I remember you could still buy fuel in the main street. There was even a Standard Bank branch in town, but all of that changed. The whole town, every single building in the town is part of the hotel. And it consists, apart from the main hotel, the bar, and many outbuildings, which are all essentially rooms that you can rent, but it also have more than one private museum. There's the Transport Museum and so on, and then below the station, which in itself is considered a national monument, but below the station there are several underground rooms with very large collections of items from especially the Boer War, but it includes coins and postage stamps and many kitchen items from a long forgotten era. But interestingly enough, it includes items that I remember very well from my childhood days, which is very, very long ago. But these items are now in this museum to be viewed. I think you now pay the princely sum of 10 rand, which, if my maths is not wrong, and I'm not going to digress about current economic politics or geopolitics, because a couple of months from now it will mean nothing. But I think it's about 50 American cents. And I have now digressed so far from where I wanted to go with this recording. So I'm going to end now on the note of the museums, and I will get back to the various museums of Matjiesfontein, and then Matjiesfontein, as I say, a very nice, quaint little town that at some point I actually referred to as my second home, but it's roughly 250 kilometers north of Cape Town towards Pretoria. You drive through the Huguenot Tunnel, Huguenot Pass, then you go through Worcester, the Dorings, Touwsrivier, and eventually you get to Matjiesfontein, actually exactly opposite the turn off towards Sutherland, which have the record as the coldest town in South Africa, but it also, Sutherland that is, have one of the world's largest land-based telescopes, SALT, S-A-L-T, and I'm not referring to the movie of Angelina Jolie. SALT is South African Large Telescope, and that forms part of the square kilometer array, and all of that is a message and recording for another time. But I am going to have a recording about the Lunar Laser Ranger, which at some point in time will or should be relocated to Matjiesfontein. But until next time.